obviously, this is Cap's been in many wars at this point, but this is obviously the one with the most personal stakes for him. Can you tell me a little bit about how does he view the world at this point and their response to everything that he's done for them and his kids? But come on, this is going to be really.
I like good questions, man. Thank you for having a good question.
I'm also from Quincy, so you already.
That was a good question. How does he view the? I mean, this is the tricky thing with Cap, that he's always kind of defined himself based on his allegiance to a system, and an allegiance to a government, allegiance to an ideal. And I think in Winter Soldier, when that ideal, when that structure failed him and crumbled, I think he's kind of looking for a way to define himself and a home, essentially. And I think he's found that within his group of Avengers. His Avengers are his teammates, they are his family. And so when they have this stake driven between them in terms of how we need to go forward, it really cuts him to the core. And I think that's why he ends up pursuing, I don't want to give too much away, but Bucky becomes such a huge driving force in his motivations, because he's just looking for something to call home. He's looking for something that is true to him, and Bucky is the last remaining piece of his past.
What does he think of this Spider-Man kid who just literally shows up out of nowhere and steals his shield? Come on.
Well, again, I don't want to give too much away, but it's it's brief. I can say brief, but I really love the scene we have together. It's a brief, it's a little wink, a little nod, and I think it's nice. And I think Tom is phenomenal.